Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott, and this is dedicated to all those spirits out there who believe life is meant to be magical and fun. Here we venture to share the very mysteries of self and reality. My purpose is to help light that spark inside of you, to reawaken your sense of fascination and awe towards the world. I'm going to try to help you hack reality and unleash your potential and open unlimited possibilities of wealth, health, and relationships in your life. I am so freaking excited that you get to join me today on the Big Bang meditation. This is one of my favorites. I've had great reviews for it. Forever I've had it requested multiple times. I have friends that love it. There's something powerful about it. I can't explain it. But what the goal of this meditation is to amp up the power of your manifestations, to give it extra juice, to pour gasoline on it, to give this extra energy to whatever it is you're trying to manifest or create. We do create our universe and our reality with every thought and every action. But sometimes some thoughts have more power than others. Sometimes they have more velocity, just like in life and in nature. Some things have higher degrees of power. And there's a unique power in understanding the Big Bang. You don't even have to believe it. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this a little bit when you meditate on it. If you get a chance to go to my longer meditation, check out the Infinity Palace. In the Infinity Palace is a really cool vacation resort right next to the Akashic Library. People go to the Akashic Library to get full records, but using the complete information of the universe, there's this great place next to it. It has individual rooms with all kinds of different things that you can explore. And one of the rooms is the Big Bang exhibit, and you can use the power of the explosion of the universe behind your own manifestation. And people have reported incredible results to me when they try this out. So I'm so excited to hear how it works out for you. You don't even have to believe I'm taking you to this place. Just the imagination of it, just the exercise of it seems to have an effect for people that don't believe. But I'm going to take you there. Believe me, it's a real place. And I think we can do it quickly. But let's talk a little bit so you can understand where we're going. I'll be a tour guide for this place. Just let me understand. When you have this mindset, you're aware that the matter which makes up your body is not yours at all. This matter existed in other things before you, such as stars, which exploded billions of light years away from the planet you stand on today. And it will continue to exist in another form when you pass. You could view it this way, that's specific to whatever your religion in a spiritual sense or strictly in a scientific sense. However you view it and whatever you call it, it's the same. There is no difference. We're all a part of the same great big cosmic family. It's because of this that we are large and we are infinite. Most of us have heard of the concept of the Big Bang. It refers to a unique event that launched the universe on its evolutionary journey. Until the first third of the 20th century, the common assumption about the universe was that it was eternal. It always was and always would be. We also thought the universe was probably no larger than the Milky Way. And then the astronomer Edwin Hubble measured the redshift of distant stars and realized that the further stars were from the faster away from us they were moving. And he reasoned correctly, it turned out, that if galaxies were moving away from each other, they must be moving from a place where they were closer together. He did what scientists do, made some calculations, and concluded that there must have been a time when everything was all together in one place. Another great scientist, firmly convinced of the eternity of the universe, Fred Hoyle, made fun of Hubble's theory by calling it the Big Bang, and the name stuck. So the experiment after experiment in different parts of the world on different aspects of the universe have convinced scientists that such a Big Bang was not a preposterous suggestion, but in fact the way that creation most likely happened. We may have had multiple Big Bangs, and it may be a part of God and the way that God transitions to a new universe, or the beginning of, or the eternity of. How do we know there have not been multiple Big Bangs? It's likely there have been, over and over and over again. Some scientists now believe that we are a part behind a singularity or a black hole. And so it's possible that every single black hole is legitimately a Big Bang exploding and creating a whole other universe. So this may have happened multiple times on multiple scales in multiple ways. The Big Bang Theory is the prevailing cosmological model for the observable universe. From the earliest known periods, though, its subsequent large-scale evolution, the model describes how the universe expanded from a high-density and high-temperature state and offers a comprehensive explanation for a broad range of phenomena, including the abundance of light elements, the cosmic microwave background, large-scale structure, and the Hubble's law. The farther away the galaxies are, the faster they're moving away from Earth. And if the observed conditions are extrapolated backwards in time, using the known laws of physics, the predictions is, just before a period of very high density, there was a singularity, which is typically associated with the Big Bang. Physicists are undecided whether this means the universe began from a singularity or that the current knowledge is insufficient to describe the universe at the time. Detailed measurements of the expansion rate of the universe place the Big Bang at or around 13.8 billion to 15 billion years, which is what we consider the age of the universe. Imagine, in universal terms, if 1 billion years is like no more than a month, then maybe we're just a childlike universe. After its initial expansion, the universe cooled sufficiently to allow formation of subatomic particles and later simple atoms, giant clouds of primordial elements, mostly hydrogen, with some helium and lithium, later coalesced through gravity, eventually forming early stars and galaxies, the descendants of which are visible today. Astronomers also observe the gravitational effects of dark matter surrounding the galaxies. Though most of the mass in the universe seems to be in the form of dark matter, Big Bang Theory and various observations seem to indicate that it is not made of conventional baryonic matter, protons, neurons, and electrons, but it's unclear exactly what it is made of. It may be the void, in which is the source and the probability field that we talk about when we talk about the alternate space. That may be the dark matter that we're talking about. And that's why it's so hard to find, because it may be intelligent, so it doesn't need to be seen. Since George Lemire first noted in 1927 that an expanding universe can be traced back in time to an originating single point, scientists have built on his idea of a cosmic expansion. The scientific community was once divided between supporters of two different theories, the Big Bang and the steady state theory, but a wide range of empirical evidence has strongly favored the Big Bang, which is now universally accepted. And I've talked on the Reality Revolution about the idea that when time is linear, is not linear, that it is non-linear and it's like a lake, and we have access to future and past in this pool of time, which we can find in a probability field like the void, which carries the literal probability of any possibility. And so when with the double slit experiment, we understand that this field gives us access to all of time from the beginning to end. It's what Vadim Zeland is talking about. It's this place, this alternate space that we have access to, that we access to when we pray. It's a powerful space. And there is a place that many people have reported visiting. Maybe it's possibly just in their minds, but it's on a level of a group manifestation. People have spoke of similar things in a large scale, and it's called the Akashic Library or the Akashic Records. And many magicians and meditators have reported visiting this area. Many report that it's a place for you to get the full information of your entire life, or anybody's life, and it has the full record of reality of infinity. Now, if you think about the possibilities of that, it's likely that there would be a tourist location right nearby, and that is the Infinity Palace, an incredible place that you can visit where we use the full knowledge of the universe, where everything's possible, and you can access it. You can access the full history of all your realities. You can access in one room all the feelings that have ever been made available in the history of all feelings. And I'll do another meditation and trip. We'll take you to this place. But also, there's a room called the Big Bang Exhibit. And it's a beautiful place where you can go and you can manifest. You can create a manifestation and you can literally put it into the power of creation in the explosion of the Big Bang. By placing it, that means for 13.8 billion years, the universe is working with one singular goal as a part of everything else to accomplish your manifestation. It has literally been working on it for 13.8 billion years, propulsed by the greatest power of all, the purest form of creation, the explosion, the moment of. This power may be the key to manifesting whatever you want, and I'm going to take you there. And when we go there, we're going to go for a brief period of time, and then you can explore the Big Bang exhibit and you can manifest your own. So let's go, and I just want you to find a place to deeply relax. Close your eyes. Feel your body relaxing completely. In every way, shape, and form, you remember a memory of perfect relaxation. Imagine being the most relaxed that you've ever been, letting go of all tension in all your muscles. In and around your neck, through your shoulders, relaxing. Your arms, the tendons in your arms, and all the muscles of your forearms, your hands, just completely letting go of any tension. Relaxing the muscles of your legs, your stomach and chest, all the way down to your calves and feet, feeling the relaxation taking hold. Find your center point. Find that singular point of attention that is you, the purest form of you, the you that has existed forever, the you, that is purely you, the highest you. Now, allow yourself to completely relax and let go into this point. Feel the energy of your body, separate from your body, and follow me as I take you first to the Akashic records and then to the Big Bang exhibit, where you will access the very purest form of Source and create whatever you want. So follow me. Now there's two ways for you to get into this area. You must access the oneness and the void. We can do this briefly, but you must go through the process of letting go of all of what you are, all the things that identify you as you, who you are as a person, who you are as a family, your community, your city, your state, your political party, your gender, your everything about you. Just let it go. All your beliefs and everything just become pure void for the next few moments. And if you do it purely enough, on the other side is oneness, and I will be there. Follow my voice. Come along through this void. Way out. Way. How far can you go? How far can your attention go? Feel. Come over to this side, I'm right here, just come to me, follow my voice. Very good. Very good, now follow me. You must access the oneness of the universe. The highest vibration is oneness. Become one with all the thoughts, all the memories of every living creature, all of space and time, every object, every conscious thing, all of it, oneness. Become one with the infinite oneness. And as you come through here, Release yourself and open yourself to the oneness of all thoughts, all time, everything at once. Let it flow. Let it flow. Very good. Here we are at the Akashic record. And before we take you to the Big Bang exhibit, I always got to give you one chance. You can ask any question that you want, and the records will have all the information that you need. So simply ask a question now. Someone will come to you, or you'll get information that will come to you in your heart. Whatever question you want will be answered. Ask a question now. Very good. Now follow me to the Infinity Palace, a beautiful place. Your mind will try to interpret what you see. It has 11 dimensions, and it's beyond anything that your senses can perceive, even on this astral plane. In most cases, you can see something infinite, a beautiful palace that goes on infinitely, the most beautiful building of all time. Now come through this door, and through this door you will let everything go. It will be all available for you when you come back through this door. But to get into the palace, you have to let everything go. They hold on to it, and it's instantly accessible once you come back through this door. Come through this door. Very good. And now, let me take you to the Big Bang exhibit. I want you to simply sit down. Feel. Right now, in this moment as you sit, I want you to completely become the thing that it is that you want to manifest. Whatever it is, I want it to be in your world, through your eyes, with the feeling of it. I want you to see it. I want you to make it very vibrant and powerful. Make it specific. Clarify the details of it. Hold on to the image of whatever it is and make it wonderful. Whatever it is you want, it will be yours. Simply hold on to the image. Make it powerful and wonderful. Make it bigger. Amplify the colors, the sound, the feelings of it. Make it bigger. And now, you will give it to this Big Bang. And feel it transfer as the music flows. Once it is done, you must forget about it. For the universe will have worked for 13.8 billion years for your manifestation. It can't wait to make it happen for you. Wonderful. And now, I want you to do it again. You can see multiple Big Bangs from multiple parts of the universe's history. Every Big Bang, whatever you want. Simply go up and do it again. Follow that with the music and release it when you're ready and let it go. Wonderful. You got to do it one more time. Whatever it is that you want, it will be yours. You don't even need to believe. Once you let go, once you give this with all your love and all the feeling, it will be yours. One more time. Wonderful. And now, you, with the very energy of creation, the most powerful energy in the known universe, you have sent out a massive amount of energy. At 10 to the negative 43 seconds, the cosmos began to initiate its expansion. Growing, at 10 to the negative 32, it inflated to the size of a grapefruit, with electrons and quarks and particles seething. At 10 to the negative 6, it began to cool and explode with protons and neutrons. Still too hot to form atoms within 3 minutes. A proverbial soup of protons from light shining in the universe in a super hot fog. Expanding outward. The greatest explosion. Electrons combining with protons. Neutrons forming atoms. Hydrogen and helium. Light finally shines. Gravity forms. Gas coalesces. Giant clouds become galaxies. Clumps of matter become stars. And your very manifestation is yours. Now, come back through with me. Come through the door. You can take everything that you held on to before. You don't have to. but they'll give it right now. Simply come through the river of oneness for a few brief moments. You can feel the oneness, and then back through the void, letting go, coming back to your body as you sit there, fully aware, fully cognizant, with a little bit of energy that you've just shared from the Big Bang, soaking and seeping into your cells and body. You feel alive like you've never felt before. And you go on knowing deep down that something incredible has happened as you let it go and let the universe make it happen for you. Thank you so much for joining me on this expedition to the Big Bang exhibit at the Infinity Palace. It has been a wonderful time. I'm so excited that you got to join me. Thank you so much. Please check out every episode of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. You can get coaching at advancedsuccessinstitute.com. Please email me at brian@advancedsuccessinstitute.com for any feedback about any of our meditations. It's always such a joy and pleasure to share this with you. I send peace and love wherever you are and at whatever time that you're hearing this. Through all ages, I offer my greatest blessings and thank you and welcome to the Reality Revolution.